Hello and welcome back to Josh Jecklin Detailing. Today I can finally show you the surprise that I've been talking about, and this was the video that I wanted to make for my comeback video, but I've had so many detailing appointments since then I haven't been able to make it work. And also I just got this car too. It took a little bit longer than I expected to get as well. But this is a 2024 Lexus IS300. It's brand new. It has about 250 kilometers on it. My detailing company bought this car so that my customers can have a courtesy car. It's basically a courtesy rental car. I wanted to make sure that the customers had a nice car, a luxury car, to go with the luxury service that they're purchasing. Any car detailing is a luxury service, especially when it's expensive details like full interiors and ceramic coatings. So I'm going to be increasing the price of all my details to cover the cost of this car, and then it'll just be included with every detail that a client wants to drop their car off for. And technically you need like 2 or 3 cars to have multiple customers per day or have them overlapping. One's all I can afford right now, so I'm gonna start off with that. So today for this video, this car needs some PPF. I'm gonna put a little bit of PPF on the back fender, PPF the mirrors, and we'll see about the hood and the bumper. I don't have super professional PPF like a big sheet. I just have some Amazon PPF, so we'll see how it goes. And I'll put some in the door handle cups. Some PPF in here as well. But right now, I'm gonna be washing this car and doing a clay bar so that I could put a ceramic coating on. And the ceramic coating's right here. It's Adams graphene ceramic coating. On the website, it says it lasts 7 years, so we'll see. I just did a client's truck with this stuff. He literally just picked the truck up, so time to get started on the next one. This car here looks like some kind of Mercedes-Benz or something. And if you're wondering, this is the V6 naturally aspirated. My workbench here is a little bit of a mess because I literally just finished a ceramic coating, and I'm gonna do another one right now. Okay, I'll use my brush there. Oh, wonderful. These rooms are so small compared to the truck that I just did, a Denali. The rims took quite a bit of work. I don't know if I felt anything, maybe a little bit of something. Oh, I still gotta do this roof here.
So the car's all ready to go. We're in the garage now. It's super clean. I just washed it. I just clay barred the vehicle as well, and I'm ready to start polishing. What I noticed from the clay bar is that there's a lot of scratches in this car now. You can tell because the black paint. Before it had some scratches, but there's like crazy scratches all over this vehicle right now from the clay bar that I just did. They're just everywhere, evenly everywhere. Micro marring, small scratches. Now, I'm wondering if it's from the clay bar or this vehicle always had these scratches, and when I got this from the dealership, they put something on here to temporarily hide the scratches. I don't really want to blame them, but I'm just wondering if they tried to do, a typical dealership cover-up kind of thing, make the car look good when you hand it to the customer, and then it gets all these fine swirls and micro marring 4 weeks down the road after they've washed the vehicle a couple times. There's just scratches over this entire vehicle evenly. It's not super noticeable to the eye, but it is at the same time. Some people would see it and probably not notice it because it looks great, and other people would see it and probably think that this is unacceptable for a brand new car. Alright, so this paint, it's given me a hard time here. And I think I'm throwing the best of everything that I've got at it, and it's still giving me holograms. Yeah, I see some holograms in here. Not 100% sure because of my spotlight, but they're very easy to see in direct sunlight. Obviously, I'm in a garage right now, so I'm not gonna be, there's no sunlight, and it's super cloudy today too, so. But yeah, this is the best that I can do. I've got my softest pad. I've got everything set to low. I'm going as low on the aggressiveness as I possibly can. And basically that's what you gotta do for holograms, is just going very gentle. Slow and steady and smooth and soft. But I can also see it's not really removing all of the swirls that the orange pad was removing. I'm getting better, constantly better. This is probably the hardest vehicle to do, I assume. It's black paint and the paint is soft, so it's gonna be really touchy with holograms. It's not like hard paint that doesn't leave very many holograms. I guess number one is just patience. I'm not really good at having patience for this polishing thing, because I want to get it done quick, the entire job. And I've got it in my head that if I don't polish fast, this job's going to take forever. But it should be priced accordingly, every single polish. The vehicle, the paint, and the color. If you have a big vehicle that's black and it has soft paint, that's going to be insanely hard to polish. Insanely. It's going to take a long time because it's a lot of motions like this. Super light, super gentle, and it's a big strain on your body as well. It hurts your back and makes you slightly fatigued moving this slow. For me anyway. That's why I move faster, because moving slow feels difficult to me. Especially on the roof like this. My arms are burning right now. And I've worked on the pipeline as a welder's helper, grinding on the pipe. And it's fatiguing, especially if you don't do it every day, all day long. But yeah, that's why I really want to be able to polish paint, because in my pipeline days as a welder's helper, I was really good at grinding on the pipe, and it's intense, let me say that. But you get good because you do it all day long for 12 hours a day, non-stop. Okay, pretty much all of the holograms are gone, but I do see some up here. Down here, they're all gone. So all this touch up in the middle there. Okay, that's got to be it. I don't really even want to touch that again. Been playing around with it for so long. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm seeing any. I've done a bit of polishing on this car now. I'm around the 50% mark. I've polished this side here. I polished the roof and the trunk, and now I'm about to do the hood, but I still have this side to do and both bumpers. So it took me a lot of polishing to figure out how to get this paint just right. I thought I was leaving holograms at first, but maybe I wasn't. With the light I have, I can't really tell for sure. I'm pretty sure I don't have holograms, but I'll have to bring this into the sun to see if there's any holograms. But I think I figured out a technique to polish this without leaving holograms. Just like that. And then after I polish, I'm gonna come back with that buffer and jewel it up a little bit, because that is extra soft. And this one here is a little bit more firm. So a little bit more polishing effect, more of just a buffing effect. Finish with the buffer so that there aren't any holograms in the paint. So I haven't touched this hood at all here. It's pretty scratched up. The whole paint is very scratched up actually. And when I say scratches, I mean like little swirl spider webbing and micro marring. And that was from the clay bar, and it just absolutely trashed this paint, the clay bar that I used, that mint. I can't believe it. So on black vehicles like this, I'm gonna have to be extra careful and not use that mitt. I don't know if it's the mitt that does it, or that the mitt is kind of old and has stuff embedded in it. I've never dropped the mitt, but I have used the mitt maybe 10 times now. But I think you're supposed to be able to get 40 uses out of them. But I guess you got to be aware of how much dirt gets into those mitts and particles that stay embedded in there. I took a look at it and I didn't think particles were getting embedded into that clay mitt that I used. I'll grab it if I have it. This is the clay mitt here, Adam's clay mitt. I like it because it works, but seeing it on this fresh paint here, this black car, it scratched it up really bad. And I don't know if that's because there were a lot of contaminants in the paint, but for whatever reason, this paint got very scratched, swirled up from claying it. Too scratched up. I can't do that again. I'll never do that again. But I inspect it before I use this clay bar, and I wash it carefully, and it doesn't look like there's anything in there. Definitely no sand particles or large particles, but this mitt swirled this paint up pretty bad. Going forward, I'm gonna have to just use the small little clay bars, brand new, every single time. Okay, so I'm gonna do a buff on this thing. I don't even really know if it's worth it to buff it. I think that worked out pretty good. Still see those fine scratches. More than when I got it from Lexus, but there was also definitely fine webbing and all that in this paint when I got it from Lexus. And for the buffing, I use this non-abrasive jeweling agent here. Which I think it's been helping for holograms. It's an extra step for sure. I'm not really sure if it's 100% worth it. If you just do the polishing right, go really slow like I did there. And then I'll also use this quick detailer here, product 2, just to cut down on the abrasive, make sure the surface is really soft and slippery while I'm doing this polish here, buff. I'll do a larger area. I've been working on this Lexus for quite a while, doing a paint correction and to apply a ceramic coating. It's pretty much done. I'm about 50% of the way through applying the ceramic coating. The first layer, I might be doing 2. We'll see. Might as well do 2, probably. It's more work. But that's what I try to do for clients' vehicles, so why not for the detailing company's vehicle? But I tried to apply some PPF and it came out really bad. And I didn't watch any videos. I did watch a little bit of videos, but I didn't really I just winged it, and the results were sort of mediocre. But I think it might have been fine. Maybe if I just changed a little technique. It didn't look perfect. I tried on the other mirror over there. It didn't look perfect. It was a little bit splotchy in some areas, and I'm going to do this trim here. Probably going to look pretty crazy.
Alright, now it's gotten a minute. Not very long. Then I just come back and wipe it up. And it still does look a lot deeper and richer. And you gotta wipe it good, or else it's gonna look splotchy. That's what people complain about with the Cerakote trim restore. They say it looks splotchy. Or too shiny. I like how shiny it looks, but not when it looks splotchy. So to get rid of that splotchiness with this product, I think you do have to come back and give it a little bit of a wipe after it's set for a bit. And there, I think that looks deeper, richer, and a little bit shiny, which I like for the plastics. But this product, it lasts so long. It'll like harden up on there like clear coat. And it really lasts a long time. And the smell from this product is pretty intense. It's really pungent. I like the smell, but you can't be breathing that in. It'll mess you up. Well, without ventilation. I'll open up the garage in a minute. Get some air flowing. There. Now, that looks better. It looks deep and rich. Very nice. Now I'll do the glass. Alright, here I got Adam's graphene ceramic coating. Put a good amount on there. Just get it on here nice and even. This stuff goes on pretty easily as well. Perfect. Now to do the hood. This big applicator pad is really nice. It makes applying the ceramic coating so much easier. I was using some tiny applicator pad before. Pretty embarrassing, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, now this has gotten a minute to set, to flash. It's definitely flashed, it's rainbowing. The hood's starting to get rainbowed too. And we're ready to wipe this off. I just put it down and feel if it feels a bit tacky. It does, that means it's good to go. If it felt slippery, then it still needs more time to dry. That wiped off nicely. I'll give it another wipe in a second here, as soon as I'm done the hood with a fresh cloth. Grab a brand new cloth here, brand spanking new. When you're doing paint corrections and ceramic coatings, just use a brand new towel from Costco. They work pretty good, they're pretty soft. And when they're brand new, you're probably not gonna wreck anything. A little linty though. One wash would be nice. So here's the car. It's all done, I think, as far as what I'm gonna do. I think I kiboshed the PPF. I tried putting some PPF on here. It didn't look very good. Some parts of it looked perfect and some parts didn't look so well. So I decided
I kind of got tired and I didn't feel like doing it. Maybe I'll change my mind tomorrow. But not ideal because the ceramic coating's already on here. So this thing's fully ceramic coated all the way around. I did the hood, I did the headlights, the paint, the glass, and the trim, which looks pretty nice. So yeah, here it is, all said and done. It's got the ceramic coating on all parts of the car. Paint, glass, trim. It's a little bit of a mess. It came out pretty good. But like I mentioned, the clay bar, it was a little bit too aggressive on this, using the clay mitt. Next time from here on out, whenever I do a polish, I don't think I'll be using a clay mitt. It's just too aggressive. It scratches the clear coat a bit, micro scratching, and all that. Let's see, yep, it looks pretty good. Hopefully there's no holograms in it. Like I was saying, I did not get to take it into direct sunlight because it's storming outside and has been for days. Does it look better than when I first got it? I don't know. It was looking pretty fine when I first got it, but it didn't have a ceramic coating. So I put one on, did a polish. The polish on this car took forever because of the black paint and holograms and all that.
to see how the polish looked in direct sunlight, and everything looked really good. And now I'm just washing the car from that drive, and I'm gonna install a little bit more PPF and switch the summer tires to winter tires, and it should be good to go. And I'm just doing a quick spray rinse here. Use this leaf blower. I never get to use this leaf blower because nobody ever has a ceramic coating. And there's no point in using the leaf blower without a ceramic coating. Ooh, this paint is so soft. I barely even have to touch it. It just glides across. So the polish, it came out great. The ceramic coating came out great. Really happy with everything. And I just got to put some more PPF on. PPF looks horrible that I put on this car. Horrible. This is probably the best one here. I did this piece. It's kind of bubbled. And yeah. Oh well. As long as there's PPF on there, I'm kind of happy. It'll be protected for a bit. I'm still got to do this mirror here. Partial, the other mirror. And something with this bumper I got to figure out. But I did this mirror here and it kind of looks horrible. My first time ever putting PPF on. Okay, pretty good. And it looks pretty good as far as air bubbles and chicken skin and all that stuff and silvering. If you don't use that Johnson & Johnson's baby soap, it will be all silver skinned and chicken skinned. And here I have some tack solution mixed up. Which is like 15% isopropanol solution and water. Yeah, that's good enough for me. I don't care about that thing there being exposed. I just want some protection on this vehicle. I really want to do in here. So there's one spot right there that looks a little blemishy. I'm not going to worry about it because I just want to get this stuff on here. Quit messing with this thing. My first PPF project ever. First time ever installing PPF. And I'm not offering this as a service. There's no way. No way.
You're never gonna look back. You're never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slow